Your party stands before the cave of tits. That was a joke. That's not real. This was like, what if it was the really worst D&D opening that you could imagine? Okay, Ronnie. You and another player who are your sibling are stumbling through the woods at night. You are lost and the trees are tall. You can hear spooky noises from the owls and the wildlife all around you. The crackle of branches underfoot. The moon is high and you are lost as shit.
You're my sibling, it turns out.
Oh, I'm your sibling?
Yes.
Fuck the dark.
Wow.
Save me, brother.
I don't know where we are. How did I get there?
You tell me, man. It's a collaborative storytelling.
It's your fault.
Okay, clearly it's my fault. Great.
It might be your fault.
You need to get us out of here now.
Okay. Okay. Do I see the moon?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, great. What do I have an idea what time it is?
You think it's night.
Yeah,
You're actually really sure of that.
Yeah,
How
that
big
seems
is
real
the
likely.
moon?
It's like smaller than the Earth, I'd say.
Okay.
And that question's very important to me on dating
Is it
profiles.
cold?
It's cold on the moon. Yeah, it's like a lunar midnight.
Hey.
Okay.
And also in the woods where you are, it's very chilly and you might die.
Do we hear anything?
You hear the spoopy noises, as aforementioned, of owls and the crackle of branches beneath your feet. And also you hear, actually when you cock your ears back and you listen a little bit, you think you can hear the quiet sound of someone approaching. Crunch.
Who's there?
Crunch. Crunch.
Deal with it.
Okay.
Someone's there.
I look around for something that I can use as a weapon.
The only thing that comes to mind is your F-19 fighter jet that's also... you find a stick.
Okay, great. I find a stick. Great. Okay, I'm going to hold a stick. I'm going to say, who's there? Hello?
I pull out my Hello Kitty pocket knife.
At which point, a spooky stranger emerges into the clearing. Volunteers.
Are they a human?
You're
wanna be
them.
them? No. Not really. Sorry.
A spooky stranger emerges into the clearing and says, "Why, hello, fellas. How's it going?"
Stick him up.
I think we're okay. He sounds pretty old.
Are you lost?
Yeah. Why do you suspect that we're lost?
Oh, no one comes this far into the spooky lost woods. Unless you're
I
lost.
said stick him up.
Okay, yeah, you were right.
He doesn't stick up anything.
Do we have to run?
You look at him and he appears to be an old man who is wearing like a tan jacket. He's maybe 50 years old. He's carrying a briefcase and he's wearing leather gloves.
Okay. All right.
Says,
He's wearing leather gloves.
yeah, he's carrying a briefcase at night and wearing leather gloves.
Okay.
What's in the briefcase, bro?
He says, "Business documents." He says,
Okay.
"Now, if you're done prying into my business,
Yeah.
can I offer you a ride?"
I mean that. Well. You know, it seems good to have a ride. My sister is pointing a knife at you.
Oh, I'd hardly noticed. A lot of folks get scared around this time of night in the spooky woods.
Scared.
Well, allow me to confer with my sister briefly.
Of course. He opens his briefcase and out of it fly several thousand flies.
All right. I know it seems bad to take a ride from a strange old man with a briefcase full of flies. I know we're here because of me.
Yeah.
But I think probably we should just take it. I don't know, he's old. You got a knife. I think we'll be all right.
That's true. I could probably take him in a fight.
Yeah, totally. 100%.
Okay.
He says.
Okay.
Probably unrelated to anything.
If this,
He probably just does that sometimes.
but if this goes badly, that's doubly your fault. And just, it's all your-
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No worries.
Okay.
Sounds good. Okay.
Then let's do it.
All right. Where's your car, man?
He says, right this way.
Okay.
Come follow me, children.
Okay. Well, I follow the man. I'm going to keep holding the stick.
He walks through the woods for a while, and then
Is the briefcase still open?
now he closes the briefcase. You think he collected a lot of those flies again and then closed the briefcase.
Okay.
The group of you walk through the woods for maybe 10 minutes with only the crack of branches underfoot and the shuffling of dry leaves. It is late autumn. Winter is coming, and you can feel a chill in the air. You can sometimes see just a little bit of frost collecting on the ground. He walks some... You would hesitate to call it a path. He's bushwhacking almost through the undergrowth in the areas. And then, as perhaps you had started to lose hope, you come to, incongruously, just a clearing with what looks like an old-style taxi cab parked inside of it. He says, see, I told you, children, I could give you a ride.
Man, I really feel
Please.
some sort of conflict here between
Get
genre
on
savviness
inside.
and making the story go forward.
Well, we could make it go forward by running forward that direction. That's possible.
Yeah.
Could we slash his tires first?
Be mighty hard to drive if someone slashed my tires. And don't you want to get where you're going? Out of these lost woods.
Look, man, if you
Ye
want
poor
to get
lost
us in your
souls.
car, like, what? This is a real bad strategy for getting us in your car.
He opens the car door, tosses the briefcase in onto the passenger seat, and then climbs in himself.
All
He
right.
says, won't wait around forever.
It's cold. It is cold. I'm shivering a little bit.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. We're going to do it. We're going to get in the car.
The two of you climb into the back of the
All right.
car.
Yeah.
He says, as he starts the car, and then just slowly, gently, he's a very cautious driver, starts driving it down the path. He asks, do either of you two remember how you died?
No. What? We're not dead.
No. What?
He says, okay. Okay.
Why do you think we died, mister?
Where do you think you are, kids?
In a spoopy forest.
He says, in the lost woods, my lost souls?
I was following you.
Yeah. Look, it's probably my fault. I don't remember dying, though. Do you remember dying?
No, I feel like we'd remember. Wait, would we remember that? How does that work?
He says, a lot of people don't remember. I died in a car crash, he says, accelerating subtly.
Fuck me, dude. Okay, so this is a So, is there a separation between the back seat
Yeah,
and
there's the
fuck.
usual taxi cab, like
Fuck
glass
me,
wall.
dude. Okay. Fuck me, motherfucker.
Well,
All right.
Is he remembering or predicting?
What if we opened the door, got into his door, and then
He says, course, I have no need to die again in a car crash. Not while I work for the judge.
Okay. Is he still accelerating?
No.
Okay. Okay. Good.
He's driving at a reasonable, like a Forest 40.
Okay. Okay. I think that's a pretty reasonable plan.
wait, what's the plan?
The plan of opening the side door.
Oh, that. To kick him out. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think trying to take control of the car is a pretty reasonable plan.
When there's a separation between the front and back seat.
No, you have to open the
We gotta open the back door.
door, then climb
front door's
into
probably
the
locked.
front. Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'll
He's
break the
driving.
window.
Ambitious plan, yeah.
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that won't work, but you could do it, brother.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Of course. There's
I
still
liked
a
it better when
way
you were doing it.
that
Yeah.
you could be returned to the mortal world.
Well, look, man, I'm not sold that I'm dead.
They just
Could
get
you-
us out of the woods.
All right. Could you... Can I borrow the knife?
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'll take the
You
knife.
require the Hello Kitty novelty pocket knife.
Okay, great.
with combined
Is it
screwdriver, toothpick. It's kind of sharp.
Okay.
Whittling with it, yeah.
I'm gonna cut my thumb. What happens?
Wait, hey,
It hurts, and there's no blood.
wait.
It hurts and there's no blood.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm testing whether I'm alive. Hold on. Okay. Well, I think there's often blood if you go that deep, is my guess. So I could be dreaming.
At the inside of a fish. Just
I don't
some
think
sort
I'm
of like
dreaming.
pallid flesh, lacerated.
Hey man, so if you get cut when you're dead, it like still looks fleshy on the inside, but there's no blood?
He says, yeah.
They'll take that. Wait, we're supposed to ask him a different. How another way we could tell if we're dead or not? That we could
Isn't
test.
it all like coagulated?
Yeah, that seems like a great question.
I'm taking the knife back though.
Okay, you can have the knife back.
Do you heal when you're dead?
That's a good question. This is kind of uncomfortable.
He says, that depends on what anchors your freshly departed soul to the mortal realm.
All right.
As myself, I work for the judge, so I am refreshed every night,
Okay.
and I die again every night.
My sister here asked a reasonable question. Is there some other way that we could check whether we're alive besides cutting my thumb?
He looks at you in the rear view and says, can't you feel it? Can't you just feel that you're dead?
I check to see whether I can feel it.
You pat yourself in confusion. Am I dead? Holy shit. It's going to turn out that an old man gave you an existential crisis just on the way to driving you home in a minute.
Okay.
But what happens is he slows down the car. He pulls up in front of what appears to be a single story, like a giant lodge cabin in the woods. And he says, the judge is right inside.
Okay. I realize you gave me many opportunities to ask about the judge. But
Wouldn't do to keep him waiting.
If we're really dead, wouldn't we have plenty of time? What's the rush?
Maybe the judge is figuring out if you go to heaven or hell. Maybe it's that judge.
He says, it's a little bit more complicated than that. Intrusive thought. But, yes.
Is there anyone else around? Or is it just this carriage at the house?
Currently, it is only this car parked in front of that lodge.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get out of the taxi cab.
okay. Well,
Chunk. You step out.
okay. Can you give me any sort of information that might be helpful about this? You know, like what the judge is, what exactly you do for him?
He says, well, what I do for him is I pick up lost souls and ferry them here. And then I take them wherever he tells me to.
All right. Okay, great. That wasn't very helpful, but it's fine. It was nice to meet you, buddy. I hope things work out for you. I hope it's a good job. I also get out of the car.
Still don't like you.
He says, I hope one day I can die for real.
Oh, jeez. Okay. All right.
You step out.
Yeah.
He starts the car and drives away. You hear that quiet crunch of tires on gravel. And then you hear a voice from the bushes saying, run, run.
I go to the bushes.
That's just a bush.
Really?
The bush is trembling. Yeah.
Hey, Bush, why are you telling me to run?
Run, says the bush.
Do you hear that?
Do I hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do hear it.
A nearby tree says, run, children.
And do we trust the trees and the bush?
I mean,
here?
the last guy seemed to be right. Yeah.
There's no speaker in him.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna start running.
In what direction?
So what are my options? There's towards the house.
And then there's away.
There's away from the house.
I guess away from the house.
Yeah, I guess away from the house is pretty
The
reasonable.
door of the house is flung open, and a kindly smiling grandfather type person is standing there in some sort of like dad's smoking jacket. He has a pipe in one hand, and he says, "Oh, hello. Is there someone in my gardens? Do I see a few wayward souls out here?"
Okay. Look, this one says things other than run. I think slightly more helpful. Let's maybe not approach too much. But I'm gonna shout out.
I'll hide in the bush while you talk to him.
Okay, that sounds great.
The bush that talks.
I'm not gonna move towards him. I'm gonna be like, "Hello, I think we're dead. I'm very confused."
Oh yeah, no, quite a few dead fellers end up confused, and then they come to me, and we do sort of a sorting process. Sort of a. Have you heard of UPS? It's sort of a packaging and redistribution warehouse.
Okay, so like maybe we end up. Sorry. So what
I'm sort of like a third-party logistics psychopomp.
I don't know what a psychopomp is.
That was the most relevant word in the descriptor.
Yeah.
However, I appreciate that this is a confusing time for many. Please, won't you come inside?
Well, I mean, I think you can understand that.
Did a bush tell you to run away?
That did happen.
Are you going to take advice from a topiary?
Well,
maybe. I say.
He says, "Oh, there's two of y'all. Oh, what a treat." So you must have died at the same time and were family.
I suppose so. Yes.
I sulkingly, reluctantly get out of the bush and walk towards you.
Okay.
The kindly avuncular grandfather type takes a puff on his pipe and says, "Won't y'all two come in?"
All right. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna start walking towards the dude's house.
Cool. Yeah, you step into the cabin. It contains all of the different implements of measurement that you could hope for. Many different scales, a lot of different alchemical little braziers in which you might burn things to determine their weight. An alembic, if you will. He says, "Well, first off, how did the two of y'all die?"
I'm still not sold on the being dead part, so.
He says, "No, you're dead."
I guess that explains why he wasn't afraid of my knife.
Is my thumb still doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
the injury that you took earlier remains and does not seem to be healing nor growing different in any way.
That's not normal,
Yeah, that doesn't mean you're dead. That's extremely not normal, being dead.
Yeah. But,
I feel like maybe
I guess
there's something else going on.
Yeah, no, that's true. I guess it could be another thing. But the main other thing I thought of was that I'm dreaming.
Yeah.
But you're...
He says, "In a sense, aren't we all?"
Dreaming?
Are you dreaming? No. Are you dead?
No. Sometimes people are not dreaming.
Well, I'm not the kind of thing that dies or was ever born. Won't you please take a seat?
Okay.
You sit down and he says, "First off, we might need to take out your heart and weigh it."
I just don't like that.
Yeah, I would strongly prefer to keep my heart inside of me.
That sounds like a threat.
What? Oh no, child. No. I'm just inviting you to find out whether the evil within your heart is counterbalanced by the goodness that you did.
Like, who's good and bad?
Can we also count the goodness in my heart? Because I got plenty of that.
You have goodness in your heart.
Yeah. Not that many good deeds.
Oh.
But,
Interesting.
I think.
Do you feel that should be counted?
Yes.
Why?
Well,
Is this like a religious thing? Because I don't go to church, so...
Yeah, no, every religion is wrong. Many of them are pointing at something kind of correct, and nobody could have guessed the actual true bureaucracy via which souls are sorted into the appropriate afterlife.
All right, bro. How do you take the heart out?
I want to. He says, "I'm glad you came around." He opens up a drawer and pulls out a colossal pair of what look like ancient scissors, just like real giant shears.
Could you put it back?
The heart?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't need it.
What do you do with them?
Pardon?
What do you do with them afterwards?
With the hearts?
Yeah.
Do you have a heart
Well, I
collection?
take a minor fee for my services.
All right.
What, like you keep a ventricle or something?
No, I keep a heart.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well.
He says, "Were you of any religious persuasion?"
No.
He asks, stabbing you in the chest. You hear a loud crack as it smashes through.
Does it still
the
hurt
breastbone.
approximately as much as it would?
Yeah, it
otherwise?
feels really bad.
Oh, yeah.
Then
Good.
he scissors through your flesh for a
Screaming
while.
a lot.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is a normal part of the process. The process is known to be
I
difficult
can't
for
even
the
hear you. He's screaming.
freshly
Just
departed.
Stop talking.
Crunch. Some horrible crunch, and then he pulls out your heart, which you notice isn't beating. Additionally, you
That's
notice
weird.
you are still conscious.
You're still alive.
Oh.
Well,
Wait, you're still whatever.
Yeah. Well.
Animated.
he sort of plops it into a scale.
Is it
and puts
possible you're
some
dreaming?
Ancient brass looking
Yeah.
weights.
I take the knife and I do a tiny little.
You take your Hello Kitty pocket knife.
Yeah.
You self-injure just enough to confirm that you too do not bleed.
Usually you can't do that in your dreams.
He says, "Now I guess the first and foremost question that I need to be prevaricating upon y'all with is, where do you want to go? There's no such thing as heaven."
Out of
What are
the
the options?
dark woods.
He says, "Oh, you'll be out of the dark woods unless you specifically want to be here or transgress in some specific ways."
What are some of my options here?
Is it like a sunshine place?
There are some sunshine places. I want to emphasize that although heaven is not real, hell is. So
Not there.
okay, interesting choice. He says, "But just tell me, pie in the sky, what kind of world would you like to reincarnate into?"
One where I understand what's happening.
Warrior
Very
Amazon
clearly.
Queens. And I'm one of them.
Excellent.
And you are the lesser folk.
That's actually fine with me as long as I understand what's happening.
All right. So you want
This is
Warrior
great.
Amazon Queens, and you want him there as some sort of
Yeah, the men are like around. They're just not as powerful and cool.
like a matriarchal
Yeah.
Warrior Amazon Queen
Sunshine place.
femdom sunshine place.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's pretty popular. We have a lot of. We actually have a lot of fellers ask for that.
Okay, so I guess that means my heart has to be really good, huh? If we're gonna go there.
Well, we'll see how many virtue points you collected in your life. And he puts your heart on the scales, and he says, "Okay, can you tell me anything about yourself? I'm afraid this is the part at which I must ask you to tell me a story of your own life."
Okay. Well, one time there was, a really, really drunk lady, and she came outside of a property that I managed, and she seemed like she was having a real bad time. And I totally could have slept with her if I wanted to, but I didn't. I got her an Uber home, and, I didn't. I got her an Uber home. I looked her in the eyes. I was like, "Oh yeah, I understand. You're having a hard time. It's okay." I sat down on the floor where she was, I did think about sleeping with her, but
Are you the reason that she's having a hard time?
no, it was just, she was just, she was just a lost person,
Well, I can say that qualifies you for a respecting women afterlife, albeit a kind of low bar of it. I think, let me check my notes here, but I think that qualifies you for a world in which people, it's just like the previous world that you were in, except people do hold the door for each other.
Wow.
But they also feel kind of superior about doing so.
That's not so bad. That seems pretty good. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's okay.
He says, did you do anything? Did you do anything terrible in your life?
I really wasn't expecting this kind of a situation.
Most people are not. Yeah.
Well,
He said, and although, just to be fair, I suppose I ought to ask you, has he done anything terrible in his life?
Oh, it's probably his fault that we're lost in the woods.
You mean dead?
Yeah.
Because if the two of you are together, that means you are family and you died at the same time.
it is probably my fault, to be fair.
See, he's so responsible.
Okay, they will hold the door and say thank you.
And
they will judge you if you don't.
I am really good. I'm often happy to say that things are my fault. It's not really very costly.
And I don't want to infer too much about the proud of not committing a sex crime.
Well, I'm not. Look, I didn't do it.
I appreciate that. And I don't want to infer too much from that, but I do want to ask, when you say things are your fault, do you also change your behavior afterwards?
Well.
All right.
Are you going to cause me immense pain? Do we do that? What's the order of operations here?
I was asking you to inform against your sibling.
Oh, that sounds like I shouldn't do that. Right? Inform against my sibling? We're like bros.
You're correct. That was a trick.
Yeah,
You see, people who snitch go to hell.
I upheld the code.
You did. And for that, you get to go to the warrior princess, parentheses, femdom enclave, in which only women are matriarchs.
I'm really excited. Thank you.
This is wonderful. I will have Calvin pull up the car for you. You hear the sound of the taxi cab crunching in the driveway. He says, and you're free to go.
Wait, me?
Yeah, specifically you.
Me? But wait.
Could I go with her as a
bodyguard?
Low man?
Well, again, I want to emphasize you qualify for a very specific kind of mediocre afterlife.
Yeah. I think I'd rather go with her and be a low man.
Interesting. Yeah, you'd rather do that.
I want to be around my sister.
Do you think he deserves reincarnation or reintarnation?
What's reincarnation?
It's like reincarnation, except he goes to a mediocre afterlife that's identical to Earth, except everyone holds the doors for you, but also feels kind of superior about doing so.
Whoa.
As was painstakingly described by me already.
Yeah, yes. Okay. And wait, reincarnation? Those are the two options? Is mediocre Earth versus normal Earth?
Oh, no, sorry. I mean, you're going to be reincarnated as a warrior princess in the land of Zanzilan.
Yeah. He doesn't deserve to be
name.
Reincarnated as a woman there, just as himself.
He wanted to be a low man.
Yeah, just as a low man.
Oh, a low man.
Yeah. I think so. He's been a good, responsible older brother. He takes responsibility when I blame him.
Does he then change his behavior?
Yeah, sometimes. He doesn't do the same thing all the time.
Oh, that's really good. That's not what he was telling me. However, I appreciate you upholding the secret 11th commandment, which is you should lie to cover your siblings' failures as people. Anyway, he keeps your heart and says, just as a heads up, you will have some crippling health defect in your next life. He puts it in a jar. He says, all right, well, Calvin has the car outside. If you want, you can climb on in.
All right. I'm going to put my arm around my sister.
Yeah. Bye.
See you, man.
Let's get out of
Thanks for the judgment.
The two of you step out, and the bushes whisper, "Run, run!" And you see the taxi cab.
Okay, I don't know.
There.
Are they right? I think it's a better deal this time. I'm not gonna lie.
Taxi cab man rolls down the window and says, "Oh, hello again, children. I got to say, it's good to see you one more time."
Yes, we're definitely going to heaven, right?
He said, "Actually, he said you was going to Zenzerxilon."
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's the precise word that he said last time.
Definitely not slightly different.
And this is a real place, and we're really going there, and this isn't a trick in any way.
If it was, why would I tell you?
I don't know. Maybe you can't lie or something.
I can.
I'm just a little freaked out. That's all.
Well, you're dead. Yeah. He opens the passenger side door and says, "Hop on in."
All right, let's do it, sis.
Oh, okay. Yep. Jump into the taxi.
He starts the car, closes the door, and drives away. He says, "And by the way, now that it's just the three of us and you're not being judged no more, how did you die?"
It was your fault.
It was I think it was my fault, but I still don't know.
You sure? Neither of yous remembers?
Do most people remember? How can we get the memory back? Maybe I don't want to remember.
Well, I mean, most people do remember. So I have to assume you're hiding something.
That's rude.
He turns on the brights and says, "All right, Zenzerxilon, here we come." He drives you out of the woods. Gradually, night turns to day. And gradually, the forest turns to a desert full of scantily clad Amazonian warrior princesses who are riding giant lions. You see a woman with two fucking swords clasped above her head in some sort of Conan pose. Bellow something as one of the cowardly sorcerer low men attempts to do some sort of spell. But luckily, a gaggle of women warriors on their fucking, again, mounted lions catch him and whip him for a while in a way that seems kind of gratuitous, actually. And then put him in some kind of like this leather harness thing, actually. And he seems really stoked.
Oh, man.
We beat it. Wow. I'm so excited. I thought there was a chance that they were just making this place up.
The taxi cab driver says, "Children, do you think someone could just make up Zenzerxilon?"
Oh, I knew it was real.
No, it's always been out there. In this, a faithful retelling of the 1990s children's horror anthology show, Are You Afraid of the Dark? First episode. He opens the passenger side door and says, "Welcome to your new life."
Thanks.
Bye, buddy.
Sorry for wanting to stab you.
See if you have blood now.
Is it what?
Blood?
And I said, see if they have blood now, because now
Oh,
they're
that's true.
reincarnated.
It's true. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The two of you step out of the car. He closes it and peels away. You feel a sudden pain in your finger.
Ah,
As
nice.
if the blood is welling up and you are alive again. And you immediately gush the blood out of your gaping chest wound.
Fucking collapse and
Stole your
die.
heart.
No.
You have been technically reincarnated.
Great.
Wait, are you dying right now? Brother. What? I try to press on the wound.
I think you press into the absence of
I don't
It's
do
less a wound and more of a cavity. Thank you for playing. Thank you for joining me. This has been Tales of Zingzar Salon. A really well-detailed world that we will be spending a lot more time in. Imagine the camera just panning up as you kneel over him, bleeding out in the sands, as multiple really hot warrior queens ride in on their lionesses, and they say, "Is your slave dying? What happened to your low man?"
His heart was stolen.
They say,
Nice.
"Thank you all for playing. We'll see you next time on Tales of the Zingzar Salon."